In a series of studies designed to analyze consumer reactions to advertising claims, scientists found that ambiguous descriptions tend to be interpreted in two different ways. Consumers either infer that the attributes refer to technical details that are likely to be informative to people who are more knowledgeable than they are, or they assume that the purpose of the description is simply to sound persuasive.
We live in a world where success is highly valued in all fields of endeavor. However, is it really possible to compare success in business or sports with success in the academic world of studies? Success at school comes from a certain amount of applications and certainly is not given to everyone, although nobody actually aims to do badly in exams.
We tend to think of social networks as being distinctly human. In fact, they occur wherever animals live in bonded groups where individuals gather together because of their personal relationships rather than being forced to by environmental factors such as a food source or a safe sleeping site. Bonded groups are found among all primates and a few other mammals, including dolphins, dogs, horses, and elephants.
How did the notion of multitasking start? The concept came to forefront with the advent of computers, which have central processing units and can proceed rapidly from one task to another. The notion of multitasking appeals because it suggests that more can be achieved within a certain amount of time. It is of particular appeal to employers' keen efficiencies.
Some people will argue that turning science and programming into a competition is against the spirit of pure or theoretical science. But we need to remember that science is also about solving concrete problems against impossible odds, whether that's building a bouncing castle or rescuing astronauts headed to the moon. Scientists in laboratories or geeks on computers can be just as heroic and inspiring as the rest.
Warships were built to be lightweight and very speedy. They had to be able to sail near the coast, which is why they had no ballast or excess load and were built with a long, narrow hull. They did not sink when damaged and often would lie crippled on the sea's surface following naval battles. They had a bronze battering ram, which was used to pierce the timber hulls or break the oars of enemy vessels.
Organic materials like textiles are relatively rare finds at archaeological sites. This is because unless they're protected from the microorganisms that cause decay, they tend not to last long. Extreme cold is one reliable way to keep artifacts relatively fresh for a few thousand years, but once thawed out, these materials experience degradation relatively swiftly.
Farmers and gardeners have known for hundreds of years how responsive plants are to temperature. Warm winters cause many trees and flowers to bud early, something in plants that humans have long used to predict weather and harvest times for the coming year. The latest research pinpoints for the first time a molecular mechanism that reacts to temperature, often triggering the buds of spring we like to see at the end of winter.
Surprisingly, the most recent research turns our accepted norms upside down. For example, there are studies indicating that the excessive use of household detergents and antibacterial products actually destroys the microbes that normally keep the more dangerous germs at bay. Other studies show that keeping a dog as a pet gives children early exposure to a diverse range of bacteria.
Polar bears are being increasingly threatened by the effects of climate change, but their disappearance could have far-reaching consequences. They are uniquely adapted to the extreme conditions of the Arctic Circle, where temperatures can reach -40 degrees Celsius. One reason for this is that they have up to 11 centimeters of fat underneath their skin for harsher winters.
Breathing fresh air is as crucial to your body as regular exercise. Wherever you live, wherever you work or study in, there should always be some free time to rest under a tree or a garden for a few minutes. However, a good air quality should also be followed by a deep breath. This way, inhaling and exhaling can actually feed your cells and lungs with oxygen while refreshing your mind and body.
Building up a portfolio means that each student will organize a set of appropriate informative leaflets, information sheets, responses during the interviews and their own reflections on it. The development of reflective skills is an important issue and they are to be assessed and evaluated in this assignment.
Biodiversity is a singular feature of the rainforests. As they protect amazing species, they are also home to the natural resources for new medicine for a healthier life. Over 50% of the fauna found in the world is thought to inhabit in the rainforest. There is a wide range of species, including mammals, reptiles, birds, and invertebrates, and an incredible flora that live in these natural ecosystems.
An ancient Incan city hidden between the Amazon jungle and Andes Plateau have impressed many cultures. People all over the world have looked for adventures in the forest and climbed up the Andes Mountains, so as to be astounded by the ruins of the Incan Empire. It was considered a lost city after the Spanish invasion of the Incan state.
When you wander round the high street, you will be bombarded with the merchandising of several window shops which are ready to fulfill your dreams. Whether you want to become a famous goalkeeper or a top model for a design label, the consumer industry promptly offers you a range of choices which promises to suit all tastes.
Are you passionate about snow? Here you can enjoy the cold weather in great style. Visit our winter resort in the Swiss Alps and learn how to go skiing and snowboarding down the most fascinating mountain scenery you have ever stepped on. Equipment can be hired at reasonable prices. Start here and see you there sharply.